Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a 16-week pregnancy update, and I will be telling you whether we are having a little boy or a little girl. If you don't already know, I have two boys already, or we have two boys already. Finley, who is almost 4, and Rupert, who is coming up to 20 months old, and we are expecting our third and final baby. I have been pretty absent on the channel for the last couple of months because I have been super sick. It's still going on, but thankfully I'm on some pretty strong medication which is kind of keeping it at bay. In fact, this past week has been tricky because there have been a few days when I wasn't able to get my medication and I kind of reverted back to how I was feeling before, which was basically being sick after everything I ate or drank, just feeling constantly nauseous and being pretty miserable. So I'm glad now that I'm back on medication and I'm feeling more normal, although today I've just got that iffy feeling again, but never mind. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it's like at 16 weeks pregnant for me, and then I'm going to tell you whether we're having a boy or a girl and show you a few of the bits that I have bought so far for the baby. Not lots, but it's a start. Obviously, because we have two boys already, there are a lot of things that we have already that we don't need to buy this time around. I'm thinking of doing an old wives' tale video talking about all the symptoms that I've had and whether they kind of relate to boy or girl pregnancy. So if you want me to make that, then leave it in the comments below. I really enjoy watching those, especially before we found out whether we were having a boy or a girl, because it just, well, it's fun to watch, isn't it, and compare it with your own pregnancy. So other than feeling still a little bit sick at 16 weeks pregnant, or very sick without the medication, I have been feeling pretty tired. To be honest, I've been feeling tired since the start of this pregnancy. This week's no different. I do feel like it's easing maybe a little bit and I'm not quite as tired. I'm still waiting for that second trimester burst of energy, which hopefully comes soon. With my boys, I didn't start to feel kind of properly right until I was about 20 weeks. So we will see with this little one how long it takes. Other things are that my boobs have been really sore, and actually my armpit has been really sore. I do have some breast tissue under my armpit, which I hate it. But anyway, that's got really sore. So this whole area is not great and not the best when you have a toddler that likes to climb on you all the time. My stomach is also feeling quite sensitive. You can definitely tell that there's something in there. I'll show you a bump shot in a little bit. There's no denying that there's something in there, but it feels internally, I feel like I can feel something in there as well. So if Rupert climbs on me or pushes at my stomach, I kind of feel like almost like there's a balloon inside me that's pushing on all my internal organs. So we decided to go for a gender scan this week, or a sexing scan. I was just before, one day before 16 weeks pregnant. I did an early gender scan like that with both my boys and found out that they were boys at 16 weeks. It is always easier to tell, I think, with boys rather than girls. I am a very impatient person. So this time was no different. I just wanted to know whether we were having a boy or a girl, and also so that we could prepare the boys, especially Finley, because he knows more what's going on, and we could kind of plan whether we needed to buy girl clothes or whether we could reuse a lot of the things that we already have. So we went for our scan on Saturday, and we did take some footage, or Lawrence took it actually on his phone. So I will insert a little clip of that now.
So what are we thinking?
Well, we've got two boys.
Okay.
So we're thinking probably it'll be
Probably another boy.
Another
That's what
boy.
you're thinking. Oh, hello, little one.
It's always amazing how much they've grown
Oh,
since.
yes. I'm going to have the babies in a lovely position, so I'm just going to have a little look while we're in this position right now. Hello, little one. You're having a wiggle around, aren't you?
After a little bit of scanning around with the scanner, the sonographer told us that she was absolutely certain, 99.9999, I think she said, % sure that she knew the sex of the baby. I did ask some of you over on Instagram, or in fact lots of you voted over on Instagram, as to whether you thought it was a boy or a girl. I did a poll on my stories and it was pretty 50-50 actually what you thought. And then I put up a post on Friday night asking people what they thought. The majority actually commented girl, but there were some people that commented boy as well. So drum roll, we are having a little girl. We're having a little little girl.
Right, we ready?
Yeah.
We are having a little girl.
Wow.
Congratulations. A
Oh.
baby girl. Congratulations.
Are you sure?
So I will show you how I know. What I had to wait until she uncrossed her legs though. So, but I'm definitely sure.
I feel really amazing.
Congratulations.
Can't believe
I
it.
know, little girl.
Oh my goodness, I was so emotional when we found out. A lot more emotional than I thought that I would be, actually. It really took me by surprise. I had an inkling for a while that it was a girl, but I still thought that we would go to this scan and be told that it was a boy, because that's just what's happened before. Lawrence was convinced it was a boy. And I would have been really happy, you know, with a boy. Having a little trio of 3 boys kind of really appealed to me. I'd got my head around the fact that we would probably have 3 boys. I love my boys so much. They're both very different from each other, so I knew that having a 3rd child, whether it was a boy or a girl, would mean that that child again would be different and have their own personality, of course. But it is exciting that we get to experience this time having a girl for our 3rd and definitely final baby, especially now we know it's a little girl. Lawrence was desperate for a girl. I just wanted a 3rd baby for a 3rd baby, because I think it's dangerous to kind of want one or the other, because if you don't get that, then you can be very disappointed. But so we bought her this little bunny. Lawrence chose it actually after we found out that she was a girl, and then I have over the last couple of days been buying a few different bits, so I will show you them now. We have a lot of gender neutral clothes already from the boys that we will be reusing, and obviously as well we have some, you know, things that are more boy specific that we will still use for a girl. I showed these on Instagram actually just before we found out whether it was a boy or a girl. So I got these from Joules, this little baby grow. So practically everything is baby grows, because in my personal opinion, before 6 months, there's not really that much point putting them in anything other than baby grows. Outfits can drown them a little bit, and also they just kind of, if they're wearing a top, it rides up. So we've got this one from Joules, and then also from Joules, we got this one, which was my boy baby grow, but I'm still keeping it because I think it's lovely for a little girl as well. It's got a nice like sea print on. And then this one, a little farm animals. Rupert absolutely loves farm animals, so I think that he'll love the baby in this one. And it's got a zipper. Now, I asked quite a lot of you on Instagram about your recommendations for zippered baby grows. I also asked for your recommendations on cloth nappies and hypnobirthing. So if you haven't already left your recommendation on Instagram, please do leave it in the comments of this video, because I'd love to know. We're really intrigued about doing cloth nappies this time, and I would like to do hypnobirthing this time around. I tried hypnobirthing with my first and it didn't go to plan. So I'd like to try again this time around. So this one has got a zip, which just makes things so much easier in the night. So my rule for baby grows is that I don't like the ones that have no poppers, that you have to pull over their head, because oh my goodness, have you ever tried doing that with a newborn? It's basically impossible. So either poppers or a zip, nothing without. Some of them just have poppers here and they don't have anything here, so it's a real struggle to get on your baby. But I wanted to try zips this time around, so quite a few of these things actually have zips on them. A lot easier in the middle of the night if you're changing, especially if it's dark. And then the things that we bought for the little girl after the scan, we went and chose this was a set of 3 baby grows. So this one, which has got little, I don't know, curves and dots on. I thought they were rainbows, but I don't think they are. And then this one with little rain clouds on. So those are all in 0 to 3 month size, and pretty much everything, I think this is 0 to 1 month, but everything else is bigger because Rupert was a big baby. He was £9 13 ounces, I think, if I remember correctly. That's about 4.4 kilos. He was a big baby. So there's a chance that this baby is also going to be big, in which case they won't fit in newborn clothes. Yesterday we went into Leeds and we got a few bits from Primark. So I got this. Oh, it's so cute. It's velour feeling. So I thought that that would be nice because she will be a winter baby born at the end of January, beginning of February, depending on when she decides to come, with a little bunny and just a little bit of girly lace there. It does come with a hat as well. And then we got this from Primark. Oh, I love this so much. This was my choice. A little dress with a top underneath. This is 6 to 9 months. This is the oldest thing that I've bought so far. The colour is looking a bit odd on camera. It's more of like a chestnut dark brown than it's turning up on the camera. And it actually comes with a pair of tights as well. I am keeping the tags on everything because we are going to get the sex of the baby confirmed at the 20-week scan, and after that then I will start taking tags off things to wash them. But until then, just in case, I'm keeping the tags on things, which is why these are still in the packet. These are 3 to 6 months from Primark, and it's just a set of 3 different baby grows. Lawrence chose those ones for the baby. And today I nipped into TK Maxx and got a few more little things. So I said it's not a lot, but actually it probably is quite a lot. But it just makes it so exciting with your third when you've done it all twice before. Nothing's really new and different, and it can feel a bit like blah. So obviously having a baby is exciting, but you don't get that same rush of excitement as when you're having your first. So I think the reason I'm just going a little overboard to start with is just because I'm indulging myself in the excitement, really. So I got this one from TK Maxx today. Oh, it's so cute. I absolutely love floral prints, and obviously I haven't been able, well, not obviously, you could put boys in floral prints, but I personally wouldn't. Unless, not this floral anyway. It comes with a little headband and bow. What do you think about headbands and bows for babies? I like them on other people's babies, but I don't know if I would put them on my own baby. But anyway, it comes with one just in case. And that is also a zipped baby grow, so that's very handy. And then this one's zipped too, and this is just a simple pink and white stripe one. These were both $5.99. And then the final thing that I bought was this blanket, which is one of the muslin style blankets. These are fantastic because I like to either layer them with other things. If it's colder in the winter, you can put another blanket on top, or you can just have this one in the summer and it's a cooler kind of blanket. These are great for the cot, the pram, out and about, laying on the floor as like almost like a rug, and then they can play on top of it. We've got some for the boys which we will reuse for this baby, but I just wanted to get one of her own as well. This one is by Chickpea. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand before, but these baby grows are Chickpea as well. Has anybody else heard of Chickpea before? The other muslin style blankets that we've got are the Aiden and Anae blankets, which they also sell in TK Maxx, and they are exceptionally good quality. So that's my little haul, and I will show you a little bump shot if you want to see now what the baby is looking like at 16 weeks. So this is what we're working with at 16 weeks. I've got a sports bra on today, which is not very supportive. My boob should be up here. So yeah, it's big. It's quite big, but I do get big in my pregnancies with my boys, with both the boys. When I got to 40 weeks, I was frankly enormous. I look like I'm having twins. So I don't mind. This is what we're working with at 16 weeks. I can suck it in. So that's what it looks like if I suck it in, but it's not very comfy to do so. And then that's what it looks like with the maternity jeans. And then with nothing, that's my little birthmark there. I do have this like squashy bit here from when I had the boys before, which I don't love. You know, it's just one of those things that happens when you've had a baby. So that's what it looks like. Oh, and from the front as well, I just look like a huge person. And that is what the bump is looking like at 16 weeks. Thanks for watching this video, everyone, and I will see you all soon. Bye.